I'm here with Giant from Gamelimited. He's been participating in the StarCraft tournament, and many of you may not know him, but he's got an interesting story to tell, and it just seems like the player that everyone's trying to be at the moment, but this guy's doing it. He's going to live the dream. A really motivated, strong player, and I just wanted to get a quick interview with him. So introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Lars Schoutema. It's a pretty difficult name for some of you guys. My nickname is Giant, and I play StarCraft 2. I'm 19 years old and I live in the Netherlands. And that's pretty much it. Okay,
so you're like your aspirations. You're aiming to be a professional gamer.
Yes.
You've got like a year of studying left to do, and then afterwards you want to go full time.
Yeah.
At the moment you're in the rank 30 Masters.
Yeah.
Yep, which is impressive for someone who's not able to play full time. But like, what were you playing before StarCraft?
I played only one year of Warcraft, so like rank 30 Master might not be high for some people, but I think for me personally it's pretty good because I don't play RTS for that much. I actually played Counter-Strike before this, but the Dutch scene is just not like how I wanted to see it, and so I switched to Warcraft 3 and I played it for 1 year, and now I play 1 year of StarCraft.
Okay, so you're playing 1 year of StarCraft and 1 year of Warcraft before that. You seem to be a pretty talented player as it is so far. You're getting in a lot of good practice. Who's been your like biggest practice partners? Who's helped you the most so far?
Well, it's varied actually. I think also you can call tournaments practice for me. Like not person, but just attending, like experiencing tournaments and losing and seeing your mistakes, and even like the mindset, like when you lose, the feeling you get and how to improve that. But also like players, like I practice with the biggest players but also with the lowest players. It varies a lot. Like I practice with Niden and Eru and Torzing, but I also practice with low players that are like unknown.
So you're getting in good practice all around. It does vary, but what is your motivation to make it as a professional gamer? Why are you doing this?
Well, actually, I got into esport when I was like 16, so that's pretty like late. So it was new to me, and for some reason, I always liked gaming, but for some reason I just like esport, and I can't explain it. I mean, it's just fun to play tournaments, and like promoting myself and get better. I don't know. I just wanted to be good in something, and it could have been like football, or something else. But yeah, I prefer gaming.
It's a good choice. We all like gaming here. So, in the future, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be?
Yeah, I want to be like professional gamer. Like I want to be competing with like really the top, like the world stars, like Koreans, like MC and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a difficult question because like pro gamers, there are pro gamers on many different levels, and you have a certain talent, and the talent like it stops somewhere. And yeah, I can't tell, but I definitely want to go like full time and be able to play full time, like for at least a couple of years. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so this is your first time at Dreamhack. You traveled here pretty much on your own. You did the pack for Dreamhack. How was that for you? Like, are you enjoying it so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. Like the travel was like, it made me feel exhausting. Like it was like 18 hours, I think, like with boat and bus. We went with 60 Dutch people or 50, I don't know. But yeah, it was fun to be in the bus, but it was exhausting. So like the first tournament competition went pretty bad because of that, I think. Yeah, but I'm liking Dreamhack. It's a really good tournament. It's like a really big tournament. I went to some other international, even Maxland, and the rest of my tournaments were actually local lands in Belgium and the Netherlands. But this is really one of the biggest, and I really enjoy it. Seeing all those professional players, and yeah, it's good.
So this is the first real big event for you. What would you say, like overall, where you'd like to be in gaming? Would you like to be do you see yourself as being the best player in your country, in Europe, or would you see yourself wanting to really challenge the Koreans? Because I think a lot of European players, they put themselves down like, oh, we can't beat the Koreans, but you seem like a really positive person, so I'd assume that you really want to fight against the Koreans and make it to the top level.
Well, at the state I'm now, like, I'm pretty unsure at lens. So right now I have to adapt to that. But like where I see myself like in the future, I will definitely like to beat Koreans, and I will never stop like practicing to do it. I won't stop when I'm a certain level. I mean, I always want to develop my skills, like not be like, oh, I'm like this level and I just want to stop gaming because I can't get any higher. No, I actually want to like be that level, and if I can't get to that level, I will still stay practicing for it, like trying to. It's like I just have the motivation for some reason.
Yeah. So you're really motivated, really positive. You look like you've got a bright future ahead of you. Is there anyone you'd like to thank so far?
Well, there are a lot of people I like to thank. Like, of course, that's my family and girlfriend and friends. They support me a lot, although they don't know everything about the esports, so they will take it less seriously than I will do. And I also like to thank like the pro players that help me a lot. Like, I'm not their level, and I'm pretty much like, some people would probably see me as a fanboy of them. Everyone tries to get a good gamer, but yeah, they help me because I like, maybe there's a difference with me, but they help me a lot. So I want to thank like Robbie for having this conversation. I had like a 2-hour conversation with him yesterday, and thank him for like helping me how to think about practicing and stuff. And also Night and Thorstein and Aru for helping me practice. And there's a lot of players I can call, but yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's helping me with my development.
Great. Thanks very much.